Hi, and welcome to Founder Freedom, From Hustler to CEO, the podcast built for e-commerce entrepreneurs who are ready to work less, earn more, and scale smarter. I'm Stephen Palmer, a marketing strategist who grew up in a family business and knows the grind firsthand. If you're a founder, salesperson, and marketing team all in one, you're in the right place. We deep dive into stories of entrepreneurs, innovators, industry disruptors, and those who are redefining success today. Today we have an incredible guest, Glenn McPhillips, the owner of Knife Depot, one of the long-standing online retailers specializing in high-quality knives for collectors. Glenn's journey is anything but typical, from a 20-year career in podiatry to taking over an e-commerce business in need of a turnaround. He saw an opportunity where others saw a challenge. Now he's bringing Knife Depot back to its former glory by modernizing its approach, optimizing digital marketing, and re-engaging loyal customers. In this episode, we'll talk about the challenges of running an online retail business, how Glenn is reviving a once thriving brand, and the trends shaping the knife industry today. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a knife enthusiast, or just love a great business comeback story, this one's for you. So grab your favorite cup of coffee, sit back, and let's dive into the journey of Knife Depot with Glenn McPhillips. Welcome to the show, Glenn.
Great to be with you, Stephen.
Thank you. So what is Knife Depot all about for people that are not familiar with the Knife Depot?
Well, Knife Depot is one of the longest standing online retailers specializing in high quality knives, collectors, outdoor enthusiasts, and everyday users. The company was one of the first online knife retailers and has built a strong reputation over the past 21 years. We focus on providing a wide selection of knives with exceptional customer service and fast shipping.
That's awesome. 21 years. That's a really well-seasoned brand. Love it. So what was it that inspired you to take over Knife Depot?
Well, my background was being a podiatrist, and I practiced with my wife for about 20 years or a little over. And I had my second back surgery in June, and I had a fusion, and it was a tough recovery, and I just knew I couldn't go back to what I was doing. So with all my time on my hands recovering, I started looking for an online business that I could run remotely. And initially, I was trying to get like a digital product, something I wouldn't have to ship out or deal with inventory. But I saw Knife Depot, and it stood out because of the long history and the strong brand name. And it actually was sold, and I was disappointed. And then a couple months later, it popped back up available. So I jumped at the chance. And after talking with the owner, I found out that, it was once $1 million plus business. And former owner, he was just unable to keep up with it anymore because he started another online business in 2013 that was really thriving. So he was spending more time managing that business, and it was growing rapidly. So I saw an opportunity to turn Knife Depot around and bring it back to its former success. So I jumped in, learned everything on the fly, and now I'm working to scale it back up.
Awesome. That's a great story. Good for you. Good find. So in your acquisition and going through your first year of owning the business, what kind of market challenges led you to believe there was an opportunity with the Knife Depot that's keeping you awake every morning?
Well, the biggest thing the owner admitted when Google did the update last March, their organic traffic dropped in half immediately. And the previous owner had also moved away from drop shipping. He bought the company, it was all drop shipping, and he changed it to holding all the inventory in-house, which creates a cash flow challenge and limited product selection. And also, he stopped investing in marketing, the customer engagement, social media. So while the brand had strong recognition, sales had declined significantly. And I saw the potential to restore it by modernizing the website, finding the inventory management, and re-engaging the customer base because they did have a 150,000 email database of customers.
Nice. That's a great asset to acquire when you're buying into a business for sure. So, what was the previous? I mean, why was the previous approach insufficient in your opinion?
Well, the shift from drop shipping to 100% in-house inventory, that's a major challenge. Some of the high-end knives can cost over $500, and of course, stocking multiple units of $500 knives ties up a lot of capital. And also, the
Mm-hmm.
business wasn't using advanced e-commerce strategies like abandoned cart recovery. They stopped the email marketing, they stopped the social media posts, and the engagement obviously went down. So it was clear that optimizing inventory and digital marketing could make a big difference.
Sure. Yeah, those are a couple of keys to making the wheel turn. So, how are
Yes.
you solving these challenges today that you're doing it better than the previous owners? And
Well,
if
right
you're
now
looking at the
we're
competitors, if
implementing
you
a
think,
hybrid inventory model where some of the products are stocked in-house while others are drop shipped. This allows us to offer a wider selection without excessive overhead. We've also migrated a couple weeks ago to Shopify Plus, which is helping with the cart recovery and
mm-hmm.
streamlining the checkout practice processes. Rebuilding our SEO strategy and leveraging the email marketing to reactivate the past customers, which has already started generating revenue.
Oh, that's awesome. So, what do you think? What do you feel? I know you've only been operating this business for about a year or so, but what do you think the biggest misconception that people have about the Knife Depot is?
Many people assume that Knife Depot is a massive corporation with warehouses and employees across the country, but in reality, when I took it over, it was just myself and my children pitching in. So we're just a small family run business, and the customers get direct service to me. They they always ask, like, am I going to talk to the same person or who should I email? And then I just let them know when they call or email, they're speaking the owner, they're speaking to me. So that level of
Oh
personalized
yeah,
customer is rare in e-commerce today where you're
yeah,
actually corresponding with the owner.
right. It's like walking into a storefront back in the day. Love it,
Exactly.
love it. So, are you seeing any trends that might be shaping the future of the knife industry and the Knife Depot going forward? Kind of bigger picture stuff.
Well, one of the best things I've seen is the level of repeat purchases. Some of the customers I see have 12, 13, 14, 15 purchases from us over the years. And
Mm-hmm.
many of the customers are collectors, so they keep coming back for new designs or new releases by the major brands. And since relaunching the email marketing, we've seen consistent orders from the past customers who hadn't bought in years. So that tells me once we stay engaged with them, they'll remain loyal buyers.
That's awesome. So, do you have any advice for other people that might be thinking about becoming a business owner in e-commerce to stay ahead of the curve today?
I think the most important thing is to know what you don't know and hire experts. I didn't have an e-commerce background. I was just a little worried or hesitant in the beginning. Would I be able to figure out all the processes for shipping and fulfilling the orders and the printers and the computers? But I brought in advisors, especially for like SEO, the email marketing, the Clavio operations. I hired a business advisor. And one of the main things when I was looking for a business, I didn't want an Amazon business because I just felt that if you put all your sales in one basket, Amazon changes its policies. One day you might be $1 million business, and the next day you're a zero business, and you could just
Right.
lose everything overnight. So I think the diversification is the key.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, diversification is definitely the way to go. It's probably a really good decision. I've heard quite a few Amazon horror stories or stressful moments.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of those sellers are always fighting the man. So, looking ahead, short term, like what's next for Knife Depot on your vision plan?
Well, right now we're focused on growing it back to a $1 million plus annual sale company by optimizing the SEO, leveraging our email marketing, and expanding our product selection. We're also thinking about testing other sales channels such as TikTok and potentially putting some items on Amazon. Some of the major brands restrict so you can't sell on Amazon or eBay. So you
Right.
don't usually see those name brands there, and just also maintain our direct consumer focus. And then the long term goal is to streamline the operations so I'm not personally handling every aspect of the business and maybe just focus on strategy and growth.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a really good growth plan or business plan in general. Love it. So, how can listeners learn more and support your business today?
They can visit our website. It's knife-depot.com, and you can browse our selection and sign up for our email list to stay updated on new products and special deals. We send out a couple emails a week. We don't want to inundate your inbox every day. We also have a strong Facebook community with over 50,000 followers, so you can follow us there or on Instagram. And if you're a knife enthusiast or collector, we'd love to hear from you.
That's great. Knife-depot.com. There you go, folks. Glenn
Yes.
Phillips,
And
taking
Stephen,
an old
can I
brand. Yeah,
also mention that I set up a discount code for the listeners today, and you just have to enter
nice.
podcast 15, and that's a capital PODCAST 15, and you'll get 15% off your entire order.
That's a great add-on, Glenn. So just for everybody that might not have heard that, it's Glenn's offering a discount code for all new buyers, a 15% off coupon with the code being podcast15 with a capital P. Thanks, Glenn. That's an awesome offer. Much appreciated.
Thank you. I appreciate you and having me on today.
Yeah, you're welcome. So there you go, folks. Another good story of a young man taking over an old business and turning it back into what it once was. Thanks for joining us today, Glenn.
Thank you.